I wasn't hating on that man. That was some good music.
Yeah, nah, you was hating.
Nah, I just thought he.
Nah, you ain't hating. You ain't hating. That was an objective opinion. Happy Monday, everybody. It's your boy Jumpman Jones. You're not live inside episode 249 of the Kicking Shit podcast, man.
I got the chills.
Right?
I got the chills.
Nigga got that.
I'm fiending.
A white woman just passed out somewhere. You gotta go land a kiss on.
You gotta go save her.
You got to chill. This shit was like a spidey sense.
It's like when your palm itch.
The women, them bitches thought Superman was their hero, nigga. No, it's Johnny. Nigga fucking
Show
He
up,
got a
save
picture
the
in
day.
his house holding a white bitch. About to plant a kiss on her.
I'm not gonna lie, that would be ill painting. Behind the camera today, we got D,
Thank
aka Woman King. She is the holy.
Womankind.
To my right, man, it is the funny, it is the talented, it is my boy Jails, aka Jelly. Put him on the bread till he's fed.
Yeah.
It's my man, comedian, Young Picasso, your motherfucking super. It is James, the jellyfish,
you,
man.
Johnny.
What's going on?
I got a new AKA.
What's that?
Swole Lord.
Oh, shoot. Big
Y'all gonna
swole.
call me Swole
I wish he
Lord in
was
this
serious, man. I'd like make you like my science
Bruh, I
experiment,
am
man.
serious.
Nah, you
bro.
gotta
I'm
commit,
working
bro.
out.
He gonna send you a workout and you gonna be mad tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
You gonna
working
be
out every day. My
sore for 8
thighs is
days.
hurt,
Nah,
nigga,
it's
right
not the
now.
workout.
My
You gotta
thigh
be
muscles.
you gotta be
Them shits
committed to
hurt,
the
nigga.
diet, bro.
Huh?
You gotta be committed to the diet, man. That nigga would have to eat 3,000 calories to
Oh,
get
he
where
got
he
the
trying to
wick
go.
diet. He gonna have to do the wick diet.
Oh yeah, you gonna have to do the wick diet.
What's that?
Ooh, he gonna be eating rice and
beans, milk.
Yeah, rice and beans.
I
You gotta
eat
get
rice and beans
3,000
on the
calories.
regular, nigga. Let's
A
go.
lot of it.
I do.
Like a
You
lot
could
of
probably
it.
do a whole bunch of bean burritos. I envy you. I eat a bean burrito every day if I was.
Jasmine would be
able to.
angry at his ass. To my left, man, it is the funny. No, it's not the funny. To my left, man, it's my boy, it's my partner, it's my dog. It's Mr. Jukebox Johnny. Accidentally funny. Jukebox Johnny, a.k.a.
this
Crown
nigga is
Daddy,
funny.
a.k.a. Crown Poppy, all the El Humidor Poppy, the
Jasmine
Avion Don, the Terramana God,
She ain't
the
been back
Malargo Ho,
since.
Mr. Steal Your Girl, give her right back because
Hell
she got
no.
camel toe. This is
Dad, are
Mr.
you
Jukebox
ready?
Johnny, man. What's going on, my brother? Wow.
Don't cross.
Nigga Jay said, "Fuck this." It's all right, brother.
What's going on?
Again,
Johnny? How
I
you doing?
apologize, man, for I ain't mean to disrespect your relationship.
You all right.
Why they fucking with me? All right, man. Real quick, man. Shout out to everybody who listen week in and week out. If you listen to episode 248, shout out to you.
Yeah.
If you haven't done so yet, subscribe right now on YouTube. Like this video, please. It helps with the algorithm. We on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play, and SoundCloud. That's where we at. Other than that, how are you guys doing?
I'm good, man.
It's Monday morning. How's everybody?
Doing good, man. You know, happy St. Patrick's out there to all the Irish folks. Hope y'all had a good day.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
Shout out my boy Osama. Put my new speakers in my car.
Oh, wow. That's a
All
pretty
right,
good
that's
shout out.
They were the bomb.
For sure.
But nah, his name is actually Osama.
All right. Shout out to the American Airlines attendant, that customer service man who called me back. He really helped me get my flight because I was trying to use my flight credit and it wouldn't work on the app. So I called and they do the 30-minute call back. He called back and at first I couldn't understand him. I said, what kind of accents this man have? But we got it done and I appreciate you, bro. I left you a good review.
He say, "Is this Johnny? I'm calling you back. I am calling you back."
Now y'all forcing me to get the same flight. I don't want to be. I got FOMO. I might get there before y'all, man. Fuck y'all. D, how you doing back there?
I'm good. I'm good.
We told you 1,000,000 times we going to Toronto, man.
Toronto.
And it's too late because that passport will not come in time. But you should try. You should get
You
your
can still
passport.
express it.
I can hire one of
It
y'all.
just costs, I
backpacks.
think, extra money to
Yeah,
express
you
it.
would
said
fit
I
him.
can hide
Yeah,
in one of
you
y'all
would fit.
backpacks.
Just
I
put me
got
as
you.
a carry-on.
And Johnny had me thinking he was gonna blow like a stack on his shit because he was like, "Man, I'm just about to get to such and such, nigga." Like, I was like, "Okay, so this nigga flying like first class." I hate something different. He was like, "Yo, they ain't got a check in. I don't carry bags." Like,
I just like
nigga.
checking my bag, man.
No, that's a
I
great feeling,
do
bro.
Not like checking my bag.
Oh, really?
I do and I
haven't
don't.
had a bad experience
I
yet.
do and I don't.
I-
It's what's in there that makes me so scared. Like my shoes in there.
Fuck Atlanta. They have stolen stuff out of my bag twice.
Oh, for
Now,
real?
I travel internationally. I do not check a bag.
Dang.
I've packed 2 weeks
You got
in
small
a carry-on.
clothes though.
Yeah.
Really?
You like
I
5'1".
never check my bag.
How you do that? Oh, you're a woman. That is no offense. I feel like y'all clothes are smaller, and then if you use the roll technique, you could definitely do that in a carry-on.
You can do it
7
with
pair of
niggas-
shoes, 2
niggas
weeks worth of
clothes.
Yeah,
clothes.
and they take like
In a carry-on?
They pack better than I suck at packing. That's why I do check too, because I probably could fit stuff into like a carry-on, but it take me 5 minutes to pack. I'm like, I'm just gonna throw everything in here. I can have 5 items in that bitch.
I've seen your bag before. Yes.
Okay. Now, my big bag that I have to check is probably jealous because I've only used that thing maybe twice.
Really?
But
So for an international flight, you didn't check a bag. How many hours on this international flight?
I think the last one I did, I had an overnight in Miami, and then I left from there that morning. So that was
You got
essentially a
flued out.
24-hour.
I want to see you pull this off in a place where you need coats.
where I need coats.
Like
Yes.
New York or
I've done that. I just either
Like
wear,
Russia.
I usually wear the coat,
Russia for a week.
or I carry whatever my biggest coat. I carry it.
Coat. What
Because
about
it's-
sweaters?
Look at that strategy.
sweatshirts,
Look at that strategy.
Boots.
So if it's something where it's hard to pack, most of the time what I'll do is I'll get to the airport. Like say if it's hot here and I'm going somewhere that's a little bit colder, I'll change my shoes in the airport because I know when I land I'm gonna be cold anyway, and so I'll change to whatever's been the hardest thing to pack. And so that actually makes more space in my suitcase. And then I'm carrying my biggest thing. And usually I have like a backpack or my purse. So if my passport, whatever, that goes into that. So I usually have space, I think. And if I want to really shop, I just ship stuff back to my house.
God. Are the cameras rolling?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't remember seeing her get up and do it.
Nah, she did it.
I just thought of a question. What's
Go
the
ahead.
max amount of shoes you taking on a trip? Shoes and outfits. Go.
I feel like him 3.
Yeah,
3 to
3.
2.
I was gonna say 3.
Three?
I'll wear
Three's
one
the
and
charm?
probably pack 2.
I'm ashamed of what I've been
So do
doing.
y'all pack a separate, for men, do y'all put your shoes in a different bag?
Yeah, I have before.
I think
Old school.
I
me
would, but
have.
I'm like for domestic travel, definitely carry on. You know what I'm saying? I try to carry on as much as possible. So I'm like,
Oh, you the nigga with a lot of bags.
nah, I'm just one bag, but it's heavy as fuck. And I
do
be
a
trying to
book
get that
bag.
shit through the security because I carry a sports bag. But I mean, to answer your question, anywhere from 4 to 5 pair of shoes I squeeze in that one bag.
Oh yeah, see you a sneakerhead. See, I'm taking about 4 or 5 pair myself,
Yeah, like
got
I got to have options. So,
and I got 2 outfits for every pair.
but I'm trying to decrease. I'm trying
Stunting
to
on 'em.
decrease that. I'm trying to decrease that. Like the last time I took 4 or 5 pair, I only wore 2 the whole time.
That's what I was gonna say. Like
2 to 3.
if you out, you maneuvering, how many are you really wearing when you get there?
That's true, man. That's true. The time I took the least is when I went to Cuba, because it was like, don't bring your dope shit. Bring your. So I found some Air Maxes, and that's all I wore the whole time with every fit. Even if I had that, and then a pair of shoes just in case we went out in the town. That was it. That's the simplest I ever kept it. But anywhere else, man, I'm in there weighing my options. But I gotta show you the road. Are you patient, or you just rather just throw everything in the bag?
I'm just a procrastinator.
Okay, it don't
You a
take
late
long.
packer?
Yeah, I'm late on everything.
But I stuff my drawers and socks in my shoes. So that's space saved right there. And then I just roll my pants and my shirts. And then I normally can fit, a lot in. I just think because the weight of the bag, like the last time I tried was the weight of the bag. Might as well check it. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, it feel better to be in the airport without no fucking baggage holding you back.
Yeah.
I guess also like I've gotten caught in a city that I wasn't supposed to be in. And I didn't I had my stuff with me, and I saw like how everybody else was like tripping out because they didn't have their stuff. And then sometimes for flyers, y'all know, if somebody needs to get on a flight, like there was this mom and she had 2 kids. They only had 2 seats, but they needed somebody to give up their seat.
Oh yeah.
So I took an $800 credit. And
Yeah.
was like,
I've
she
always
can
wanted
have
to
my-
do that.
She got my seat, but I sat there literally with my stuff, and then eventually they put me in a hotel, and then I flew out the next morning.
Oh, they
But-
put you in a hotel?
Yeah, because they ended up canceling like the red eye.
Oh, okay.
So they were
okay.
like, well, we'll just go ahead and give you a voucher for
Sweet.
a hotel. And so I just flew out early next morning. But had I not had my stuff, I'd have been freaking out.
Yeah.
And then like Charlotte Douglas, they close actually sometimes. I think
Yeah,
they
they
close
do.
like 2.
Mm-hmm.
So if you on a different flight than your bags and you don't get back here in time enough, you might not get your bags.
Up to chance.
that's that
Leave it up
bull.
to chance.
When we went to Vegas, we was in Vegas airport till like 3 a.m, and then our flight came and took us to Charlotte. We was in there asleep on the floor. All the restaurants was closed.
I can see that. I've seen that before. All right, let's move on to our first topic of the day. I'm gonna start
I got a
with
rabbit
y'all.
hole in my backyard.
Yeah, I know that.
yeah, it's crazy. I was like, I seen them the other day, and I was like, what the hell these rabbits come from? And then I cut the grass. I've seen the hole there. I said, oh shit, these little boys been in here chilling.
That's like Alice in Wonderland.
JaMorants, man.
Now, boy, my boy John, man.
JaMorants,
Making him
man.
wear this.
They make an example out of this nigga.
Yeah.
But yo, fam, stop the cap.
Yeah, man.
Who wrote that interview?
The
Yo?
interview was horrible.
I think they're gonna make him cut his hair.
No, they make him cut his locks, bruh.
I think they.
The hotel's
No.
gonna be upset.
I guarantee you.
For what?
Don't let them
'Cause-
cut your strength.
His boy, you stupid. You stupid as hell.
That's against the law, man. They can't do that.
His image is tarnished.
What does his hair? You know, that's against the law. Like
I
they
don't know,
literally
but-
just passed a hair act. They can't do that.
Oh, they got a hair act.
Yeah,
But
you know,
nah, did you see Gilbert Arenas talking about it?
no.
Hey, you gotta check out No Chill Gil, man. He was saying some real shit because you know he went through it.
Yeah, but Gilbert Arenas brought a gun to
And
practice to
threaten his
threaten a
teammate.
nigga.
True.
This man was capping for the gram and did too much. Like, this is a lot for
Actually,
nothing.
it's a lot on that. You know what I'm saying? They say he pointed a gun at the bus. They saying it's not
Who,
true.
JaMorants?
No, his homeboy.
Yeah, but Gilbert Arenas he tells the whole story. They had a bet, and somebody didn't cash out on the bet, and somebody made a threat to Gilbert, and he was like, "That's what's up." So when he came to the game, he was scrapped. Like, "What's up?"
So obviously Gilbert didn't cash out on the bet.
I'm guessing not. I think that's how that story went. But there was some betting involved. Gilbert bought a gun for that purpose only. JaMorants was in the club stunting.
Flexing.
And then the strip club released the photos of him. Yo, that strip club should be sued.
Oh,
That
for
was
sure.
a setup.
That was fucked
Because
up.
I was all that money that's in there, and I know it's not just for that one girl that was dancing on him, and there's nobody else in that photo.
He was enjoying himself, though.
Had a good night.
He was a good man.
Shotgun Willie.
Anytime
Yeah.
you have a good night, you don't expect to see a picture of yourself on the internet, especially when you that rich and it's a strip club. Like, it's a
Right.
private place.
And I don't
That's why I like to go to the
understand,
hole in the walls.
They was doing it
Oh,
fraud.
they don't.
I just don't understand it.
What was the benefit for the owner? How much was they paying him to get that picture?
It was probably an employee that leaked the footage.
That's
That's usually how it be at like them hotels when people want to see like fights. TMZ will like pay a cashier or a bellhop money. They're like, can you?
Oh, to get the footage.
Yeah.
Hell, the
wow.
girl probably
Would you
leaked
do
the
it?
shit herself.
Yeah, possible.
I mean, depending on how much they charge you.
I don't know. I remember one of my coworkers, her son was on a flight with Lamar Odom, and TMZ reached out to him. They said that we heard Lamar was high on the plane. Can you confirm or deny?
That's crazy.
Yeah, because if he had a picture with Lamar on Instagram, and that's how they knew they was in the same flight together. They reached out and everything, bruh.
I want to know why they going so hard on that young man.
On Ja, yeah. I mean,
He ain't done nothing crazy.
yeah.
He ain't done nothing in the game
black
crazy.
and
He
he
had
acts
his
like a
incidents
thug.
off the court, but that incident there, I don't think that incident calls for therapy.
Therapy. He went to a spiritual retreat or something.
That he went to.
He got suspended for 8 games by the NBA, 2 by the Grizzlies.
Unless this is a thing where you check the boxes. Hey, you did this, and in order to reinstate yourself, we just need to show that you did this. If it's business, then I get it. Because, like, the interview is business to me.
Yeah.
Like I said, that interview, with my eye, look very edited.
Yes.
When you're a star like JaMorants, well, first of all, I don't know if y'all know, they do the interview before the interview. Because the stars got to know the questions.
Yeah, they have to know the questions.
Anytime you interview somebody big, they need a copy of the questions so they could send it back to you and say, I'm not answering that, you can't ask me that, so on and so forth. So, I mean, he already knew it was up. None of his answers matched the questions. And we've seen, like, real niggas do
Whose gun
interviews.
was it?
You know,
Not mine.
I don't know. He said, it wasn't mine, and I don't condone violence. Huh?
Yeah, I was like, bro, he didn't ask you
She didn't
that.
ask you that.
Whose gun
Yeah.
was?
Like,
He practiced them answers like he was
He
going to
sure
court.
did.
we seen real
Like
niggas
he had a
get interviewed,
presentation
man.
in high school.
We
Right.
seen Allen Iverson get interviewed.
Yeah.
Like after watching Allen Iverson get interviewed and watching other people get interviewed, you know who's reading off a piece of paper, and you know who don't give a fuck
Shout out to
about
my boy AI.
anything. Because AI would just sit in the interview and just tell you straight up, like, "Yo, I mean, I made a mistake. So what? They tripping."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, so you think that's going? Yeah, AI would be like, I'm a basketball player.
thank you.
It's like
You say
why?
that all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like why are
I play
y'all?
basketball.
Yeah, it's like why are y'all the things I do outside of basketball? Why is that even in question here?
I mean, the
when I go
realest-
out there and I do what I'm supposed to do on the basketball court.
Exactly.
The realest response had to be Charles Broccoli. I don't care what
Oh,
nobody
I'm
y'all
not
say?
a role model.
I'm not a role model. I mean, that sums it up right there.
Unfortunately, you are. Once you start signing them endorsement checks,
Well, guess what?
you represent these companies.
He didn't ask for that.
I think it's about your brand, though. Like, I hate that's the word, but like it really is. Like, what is the brand that we're selling, and what is the brand that we buying into? So when these sponsors buy into the JaMorant brand, even I didn't think the JaMorant brand was thug nigga. I thought it was basketball player.
It's for niggas that hit the gritty after they hit the three.
Yeah,
I thought it was
just
for
a
young
guy.
Gen Z hoopers. I thought that was his brand.
That's the gritty, nigga.
So if I buy into your brand and you do something like flash a gun, then yeah, I didn't buy that. So I might pull your endorsement. But if I buy into the brand of Charles Barkley, who before he even got a shoe deal told you he wasn't a role model, then if I choose to invest in that, I can spin off of that.
Right.
I can spin off your bad boy image. Same with Dennis Rodman when he had his Nike deal. I can spin off your bad boy image, but if that's not your image, it's gonna be kind of hard to spin that because honestly, in the light of it, even on his Instagram, all you see is him playing basketball and him with his daughter. That's it. So I can see why he got his endorsements pulled. I can see why they looking at him like a role model. I mean, shit, he is like the next superstar in the league.
More money, more problems, man.
I
Soon
just
as some
say they-
shoes came out, he
I was
started
gonna
getting
say, who
issues.
is his agent? Like who? Because you know how usually like players have somebody there to kind of buffer, protect them, or help them guide
His
them.
daddy?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think his management is somebody local to him, but I don't know who his agent is.
They probably was at the club with
I
him.
seen Ben Simmons just left Clutch.
Crazy.
They probably were.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Did he leave or get fired?
I was about to say, did he
Who
leave or did
knows?
they let him go?
They parted ways as to what the headline said.
Because Ben Simmons sucks, bro. And you got to think about it. You in the company of a lot of people on Clutch Sports.
Oh
A
yeah.
lot of people.
Yeah, Miles Bridges still with Clutch. Ben
And ain't
Simmons.
none of them, and ain't none of them Ben Simmons. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Nah, you right. But nah, man. Man, I hope they get him back on the floor soon, man.
Me too, man. I could. And Jaylen Rose, man. At one point, I respected Jaylen Rose hair. I don't respect that shit no more. He got
what's
too
up?
much
What did he
Beijing, bruh.
yeah,
too
he
much
changed
hair
up.
That shit
dye.
dyed heavy black.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's jinked
White
out.
people, our hair is not really that black. Not all of us. That shit is.
Yeah, Jalen had took it
Yeah.
too far. It was a point where it was a nice shape up. It didn't look like fake, but now it's just too much, man.
Nah, he got that thing
Nigga
dyed
holding it
heavy
down
black.
for the sugar daddies. Still trying to be
I think
young.
maybe he felt like he had to keep up that image, and maybe the hairline was going backwards or something, and now he just looked crazy to me, man.
Still Jaylen Rose.
Oh yeah, it's still a crispy edge up.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get me wrong,
yeah.
but it's just I don't like all that hair dye. You like a man with hair dye?
No, thank you.
We getting up there in age, so
Look at-
you
look
know
at
that's all you gonna get left with.
Look at how women don't like our shit.
We
Y'all
get
not vocal about the shit y'all don't like. We're quick to say we don't want y'all weave.
I was about
but
to say they'll take
I
off that
appreciate
weave.
hearing that saying you don't like a nigga with hair dye. Listen to that, niggas. No hair dye.
Take off that weave. Had that nightcap on with them goddamn struggle
'Cause we
braids up
quick-
under that shit.
Yeah, we quick to go in on y'all. Tell us about our shit,
You
nigga.
goddamn snatch off all your shit looking
Fight
like
braids once the wig come off in the fight.
Nah, you fucking this girl, you start sweating, nigga. Next thing you know, your whole beard on her face and shit. That's probably why they don't like that shit. Like this
Yeah,
nigga.
I don't like when my cousin he'll hit me. He's starting to do the fibers now. I like the fibers better than
What's the fibers?
The fibers is like these little like
Oh, yeah.
like they like a little powder, but it look like little hairs. But
Oh.
they come off a lot quicker than the
Oh
dye.
yeah,
though.
that shit come off on pillows.
Yeah, they come
on
off
couch.
real quick.
They come off on
dye
everything. They
lasts a
come off
little
on your
longer.
shirt.
Yep.
I hugged somebody. I don't know who it is to this
His
day.
beard was with
I
you,
hugged
too?
somebody when I got home. I had so much fucking dye on my shirt, and I had to throw that shirt away. I actually fuck with that shirt. I was mad. I was like, what the fuck? Just rock your salt and pepper. I
nigga
love a
was
salt and pepper
perpetrating.
beard.
You know
Like,
the ill
why
shit.
do you have that?
The ill shit is when they don't have no hair, so their hair is the dye.
Oh yeah, now
Like,
they just need to
I
quit.
hate that. Like,
That
why are
shit
you
be
even walking
crazy,
around
bruh.
like that?
That's brown.
Cause women be liking it.
Looking like a
There's
Lego.
some woman out there that like, ooh,
No.
I don't think there's no woman out there like, ooh.
you be shot.
Well, I'm supposed to do
Bald-headed
that
or
rub.
receding hairline.
I can't rub that.
I got thrown in. I'm in a group chat with some women. I don't know how I got into it, but I'm in there with them. And the stuff I be hearing, I'm like, ew.
Why
It's like
are
y'all
you in
into
that group
anything.
Ooh, that nigga bald in the
These
middle.
are these women ugly?
No, they
Oh,
cool.
when you say
They
anything,
cool.
what is
Say
it?
Ja-
Give me an example. What is anything?
They just like they be like sharing pictures of the guys that they've been like talking to and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Why are you in this group chat?
That's what I try to figure out, but I'm in there now.
But you'll never understand that part
He ain't
because
getting down
women don't
either.
date
No.
guys for looks.
Cause I just don't. Cause they be like, I'm going out with this guy, and I'm like, ooh, okay.
But women don't date guys for looks.
You a nosy.
Women don't date guys for looks, man.
I guess.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
Not all the
You gotta
time.
be attracted to him, right? As at least the woman gotta
Yeah,
at least
but-
have some attraction to you.
But I think like men, they don't find the men they find attractive. I guess we wouldn't say they were attractive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. That's how I be feeling.
But
But
how
we're not men. I mean, we're
I
not
would say,
them
how
either.
many men actually give props to a man that look good?
Depend on how fine that
I
man
was on my
is.
All right,
friend.
so tell me how
Johnny
good
would.
Dave East looks.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Davies,
Bobby.
now Davies got a unibrow,
Nah,
man.
Dave East is
Nah,
fine
that
as
nigga
fuck.
look
Like,
like
you
a-
can't even, you can't
Nah,
lie about
that
that.
nigga look like a
Nah.
Neanderthal.
You can't lie about that.
Nah, fine as fuck is a
He
stretch.
look like a Neanderthal. I'm
Fine
good
as
on
fuck
that.
is a stretch.
I just want to see
Bro
Johnny
look
face.
like
I
he
don't
in the
agree.
middle of evolution.
I was on my
Finish it.
I was on one of my friends' Hinge accounts, man, and I was like, yo, I think out of all the dudes, I said, all right, now this nigga, he ain't got much going on, but he a looker.
Damn.
But the nigga profile was weak.
Yeah, it's the I want to fuck profile.
Oh,
Them
okay.
homosexuals be fine as hell.
It was out.
They call homosexuals?
Nigga had the beard, had the good hair. I was like, I don't know. This nigga got the beard, got the good hair. You might at least want to test drive it. I don't know.
Boy, y'all stupid.
All right,
Straight
man.
up, straight up.
Johnny, Oscars recap, man.
Oscars, man. So I was
Boo.
blessed and privileged enough to watch the white Oscars this weekend.
Shout out to the white Oscars.
You know, one thing starting off, Jimmy Kimmel was a host. He started off with his jokes. He addressed the Will Smith slap from the previous year. I think he did a good job. He was funny, but he wasn't over the top with it. Like, he mentioned it, told a little one-liner here, and then keep going. The movie that stole the night was Everything
Everywhere, all at once.
Everywhere All at Once. They pretty much every major category they won for. There was a little bit of controversy. Well, not controversy, but black people was mad because Angela Basset didn't win.
Oh, I've seen that.
Yep. Which, I mean, hopefully she get hers. I mean, she's done so many iconic roles. She always, at least they can give her an
That's
honorary
what I'm
one,
saying. She
like they
about to
did
retire,
Samuel.
nigga. When's she gonna get one? She gonna
Nah,
do a hell of a
actors
role.
don't retire. I mean, they do, but
She's gonna retire.
look at Morgan Freeman. Bruh still got movies coming out, and he can barely walk.
Morgan Freeman don't want to do them damn movies.
He got a movie coming out in a couple months.
They like, Morgan, come on. He's like, I guess so. Niggas
people
won't
like
leave
working,
me
man.
alone.
Yeah, and then like Glenn Close, she old as Methuselah too.
Yeah, she is.
Oh,
She's
that's
still
the lady
doing
from,
movies.
That's
She from 101 Dalmatians.
yeah. I was
yeah.
gonna say Cruella DeVille. That's
Al Pacino old as crap.
oh, this nigga got
Yeah, he's still
Parkinson's.
doing movies.
That's a fun job, though, man. I couldn't see me quitting that job either.
Yeah, I mean, and you
It's
only
a fun
working
job.
once a year, sometimes once every other year, depending on how active you want to be.
You de-
And it don't
pretending
take
to be
long to shoot
someone.
movies no more.
Yeah,
They shoot
it
movies
don't.
in a month or two now.
Because now they got Hollywood, they got Atlanta, Toronto's a big filming hub, so you can go to everywhere. Everywhere got studios now.
And if you're a supporting cast member, nigga, you probably only got a week or two to work.
Oh
You
yeah,
out.
yeah. And you don't really see
done.
too many old people headline a movie.
That's like what's the name? Chloe and Dempsey's part. They died the first half, so they did.
All right, spoiler alert.
Oh well.
Nobody knows what he's talking
All right,
about.
all
Oh,
right.
yeah.
You know James gonna spoil some shit,
My bad.
but just don't say what you're talking about.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Well, y'all know what I'm talking about.
My buddy from the Goonies won. He was in Everything, Everywhere, Always at Once.
Okay, so
I've never seen
I-
this movie.
I heard it was pretty good.
I like that
Confusing.
movie. It was great filming, great acting.
Yep.
If Angela Bassett had to lose, I am glad it was to that movie.
Yeah, because
I'm
she
glad it was
lost
to
to
anyone
the
in
lady
that
from
movie.
Jamie Lee
House.
Curtis.
Yeah.
So and it sucked because it was like, you know, everybody everybody wanted to like kind of jump down Jamie Lee's throat and say like, oh, what the fuck is everything and everywhere and all at once, and it's like, just
Now that movie was good. It
look
was
at the
confusing.
movie.
I had to watch it twice.
it's one of those things where you do have to pay attention.
Yeah, you can't be on your phone in the middle of
Right,
it.
and then it was part of it where it looks like it's gonna end before the last piece of it. So it's a good, but it was just a good movie.
What is it about?
It's even hard to explain, bro.
So you just gotta watch it.
It's
seen
it's
it already?
it's like sci-fi-ish
I wanna
though.
watch it.
It's like this woman,
yeah.
she's like living an ordinary life, but then somehow multiverses get involved.
Oh.
Yeah.
And the thing about Angela Bassett is, man, this just goes to show with the Oscars, like that role wasn't even in her top 10. Like
Right.
if she was gonna win an Oscar for something, she should have already got it.
True.
So at this point, us being outraged is just because we want her to win, even when she don't deserve
Right.
it, because she
Right.
just
And people
she
wanted
deserves
Rihanna.
one,
They was
period.
mad Rihanna and Tim's lost.
No, okay, that song was bad.
What's her best role? Like
Angela
Oscar
Bassett's
worthy
best
role.
role?
A lot of people say what's love got to do with it.
Yeah, that's gonna say that's
A lot of
everybody
people say
goes
that's
to.
one.
I
I
don't
would
even.
say for me, it's Waiting to Exhale.
You
That's
got
another
so
good
many.
one. That's another good one. That's just like Denzel. Denzel Oscar-worthy role really wasn't Training Day. It was Malcolm X.
Oh yeah, everybody was mad he
Malcolm
lost
X
about
was
Malcolm
fool.
X. That's probably his best one. They
Like,
had it.
nah,
Training
Flight.
Day should have been his second one.
Flight was pretty good. Give me another hint, man.
But you know what it probably was? The Spike Lee, because back then Spike Lee was like the industry didn't like Spike Lee like that.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, you break the rules. You instead of using us, you go film movies on your own, which is tough. Like that's tough. Like to put together a budget, get cameras, find actors, and do movies on your own. But honestly, as black people, that's how we break
Right.
through. Black people don't break through off the hands of the white man. Kind of gotta show
Right.
them that we can
Imagine
do
if
it.
Do the Right Thing came out in these times. He definitely sweeping the Oscars. If
Yeah.
Do the Right Thing
Yeah.
come
I
out
was
at these
gonna say
times.
even what was it? Ice Cube or John Witherspoon, rest in peace, had talked about how low the budget was for Friday.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
5,000
they said they said it didn't even $1 million budget on no Friday. That was like a cheaply made movie, and now look
So
at it,
many
cult
black-
classic.
I think so many black movies, black cinema, I think in the beginning, like especially back then, some people probably just did it for the love, maybe for the look, maybe for the, can I at least get this? I got a light bill due type deal. Like I come in and do this part. And, lo and behold, it worked out for them. But, I mean, that's kind of how you got to do at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Pull them resources.
Yeah, those independent. That's why I like independent movies, man.
I do too.
Yeah,
Shout
I
out
got
to IPH,
Oh,
was
that's
about
an
to say,
independent
when the
movie.
movies
Independent
streaming
movie
network?
house
Independent Picture House. Yeah.
in here in Charlotte.
Oh, that's what's up.
I got to go there Monday. I got a screening to be on the red carpet for. I wasn't in shit.
Hey, man, my brother need
But,
to come down here and do something.
Nah, he definitely should get the independent movie house for his next movie or show that he does.
I was gonna say when you got a movie that's big like that, like Friday, the world pretty much don't seen that. You know what I'm saying? So you do kind of get a good look when you're doing it off the strength of your face. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna say.
Yeah, but I think at that time they didn't know.
Yeah, I probably didn't think it was going to be.
They didn't think that shit was
probably-
gonna be
A lot of
a
people
cult
think that's the
classic.
best black movie of all time.
Yeah, it's a cult classic.
I think, like, they did a poll, and I think it was like 1 or 2.
What's the first?
I think it was Friday, honestly. I think that was number 1.
So what's number 2?
I don't even know.
Even listening
Let
to
me see.
Marlon Wayans talk about how Keenan and Ivory and them did all they shit. They
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
get Robert Townsend. He was interviewing about how they couldn't get roles, they couldn't get gigs.
Yeah.
So they end up just doing
started
their own thing.
Their own thing. Yeah.
Like shit.
Crazy.
I think that still apply today, man. You still got gatekeepers.
Oh yeah.
I think you still, if by any means could pull together resources or crowd fund, you could definitely do your own thing. Any more from the Oscars?
Oh, they got a whole bunch of lists up
I mean,
there. I can't tell you, bro.
besides Ciara's dress being the talk,
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
I think the theme was like it was the Vanity Fair party. It was like it might have been she or something, or old but make it old fashioned but with a twist or something, like I can't remember. But I feel like if she's comfortable in her own skin and her husband's there with her, I'm pretty sure like she went to
Right.
him
I bet
first.
Russ was
like,
happy he seen her walk out the bathroom in that thing.
I'm pretty sure he saw that. He saw that and was like, yeah, she, it's cool. It's Ciara. Whether
Yeah.
she's married or not, like, I just didn't like the fact that people were comparing her to Savannah. Savannah had a nice dress also. It wasn't overly revealing. It was just a nice, sleek dress.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times, I mean, everybody keyboard critics, right? So
Of course.
we don't know that they're like a lot of people out here tweeting. They don't know there's themes to these parties that people be at. They just think people be dressed crazy.
Like, did you see how many titties was out? Like, even men had their chests out. Old buddy had his back out. Like, it's a reason why they're showing all the
Donald
skin.
Glover.
Everybody, I mean, that's Hollywood though.
It
you know
is.
what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You
the only
better
reason
not
we
do
even
it,
know
Keisha.
about them parties is because they be pictures. Like,
would you let your woman watch? No, Keisha from around the corner can't do none of this shit. But Keisha with $1 million that just did a platinum album could do all of this shit. Like that, they in two different
Right. Your girl-
circles.
your
You
girl
in two
on
different
IG
circles,
shaking that
man.
ass.
Like,
Right.
How y'all think Ciara ass look?
I like a slim girl.
You know, I thought it looked good. I say this is a nice little.
I like slim girl. I appreciate the slim ass.
back there. You know what I'm saying? I thought she always had a flat washboard.
who?
She got
Sierra.
kids.
No.
Why would she?
Nah, Ciara
You
always
know
had
what?
a nice tight
ass
bod,
tricky
bruh.
on slim women.
Yeah.
Cause you don't know until they naked
Yeah.
what they got back there.
That's true.
And you be like, damn, I didn't know all this was in these jeans.
It be hiding.
Yeah, it be
It's
high,
like groundhog.
tucked in.
Come out sometimes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Oh shit! Drake announced his tour this week. Man, shout out
Alright.
to that. I wanted to go.
Drizzy Drake.
Tickets dropped on Friday. Y'all niggas stupid. Of course, he gonna be in Toronto. Hopefully, in Toronto, May 12th.
Hey, we'll see. That's got to be. Hopefully, them some cheap tickets.
New Orleans,
They will not be
Nashville,
Tickets
Houston,
about to be
Dallas,
high.
Standing room
Miami,
only.
Atlanta, Chicago, Detroit, Boston, Montreal, Brooklyn, New York for 3 nights, Washington, D.C. for 2 nights, Philadelphia for 2 nights, Inglewood for 3 nights, San Francisco, L.A., Seattle, Vancouver, Las Vegas, Glendale. The only way I was going is to this Atlanta show. That's the only one I would have went to.
He ain't coming show.
Nah.
That's fucked up.
Nah,
You
him
think
and
we gonna
21.
get Drake and Beyonce? That's
Him and
wild.
21 Savage. I know, right? That was a I like that album now. I didn't like that album at first, but I like the album now. So I was really hyped. I wanted to see that show because I miss Drake featuring the Three Amigos.
What changed that made you like it now?
I listened to it a second time. Sometimes you gotta listen to it again.
Which album? Her Loss?
Her Loss.
Oh, yeah. I listened to that today.
Yo, so
I was gonna say
there's
because sometimes I have to listen to stuff.
I
in
ran
the
to it.
car.
Yeah.
I ran to it.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Running to
That'll do
music and driving long distances, I can give my full opinion.
Right.
I think the first time I listened to it when it came out and I was in the gym working out and it was okay. I never went back to it. And for some strange reason, I was like, let me go back to this real quick. It's just random. I was like, I'm about to run. Let me go back to this. And I was listening to it. I was like, okay, all right. This actually isn't that bad. This is, because at first I liked Honestly Nevermind more than I liked that. And so now I like them both the same. Like, they both were pretty good.
I was watching Could Have Been Records with Drewski.
Funny, yo.
Bruh, do y'all not know there is a lookalike? He looked like 21 Savage, but he a gay rapper.
Oh, no.
I don't know his name, but
Bro,
I'm
you
gonna
gotta
name.
show me that.
I'm gonna name him Sassy Savage right
Sassy
now because I don't know his name, but bro was going in like he was doing too much, man. Y'all gotta
I do
shout
like
out
how
Drewski, man.
sometimes they
That nigga
have
funny.
actual like social media people that can sing or rap or do it, and like they have real talent. And they get on there and he be like, all right, get this nigga, get him out of here.
Did
Like-
you see the one nigga that was in jail hitting on his chest?
Oh yeah,
I've
yeah,
seen
yeah.
That nigga had talent.
I seen
He
that.
actually let his play. Like you got to.
No,
see his
I
whole
seen
thing.
Drewski spinoff of that. I didn't see the actual dude. I seen the skit he did where he's beating on his chest. It's like niggas in prisons be having too much fun.
Oh yeah.
And it's Drewski doing all this shit in prison, having
Bro,
too
when they
much
had
fun.
pizza and they was playing Uno.
Oh, yeah.
He said, did he make a snow angel, a starburst angel, some shit on the floor? He
Nigga
said,
stupid.
I ever want to leave. Johnny, man, what's up with these politics, man?
All right, y'all ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, man. So let's start off with reparations, bruh.
Hey.
All right.
Let
I
me
mean,
get 'em.
not sure how how this is going to turn out, but this is all proposals.
Okay. What we
San
got?
Francisco proposed where their black residents will get a total of $5 million for a reparations package.
Each.
Yes, bruh.
It's,
Nigga, I'm moving to
it's
San
they-
Francisco.
eligible.
They're eligible
Yeah.
for $5 million. There's also a package that said they can get $97K for 250 years.
Over
They
time,
gonna
bro.
start taking
Nigga, so what? It don't matter. It's free money, nigga. Let's go. Why we still here? What we doing?
What you want to move to San Fran? We can't
Yeah,
afford San
nigga.
Fran. Not on this salary.
KSP moving to San Fran, baby.
I would never live in San Fran.
Nah, I'm good on
Why?
that. It's a great place to travel.
Oh my
That's
God.
nothing in San Fran.
Nigga. San Francisco?
Amazon workers make 80,000 out there. They be struggling.
Oh yeah.
San Francisco, boy.
Y'all not gonna fuck this 250,000 up for
Unless
people
you-
life, nigga.
The cheapest
Hey, you gotta prove you a real resident.
the cheapest
Oh,
hotel
shit.
room in San Francisco is $300 a night. The cheapest.
I guess we a resident at that hotel.
I stay at the Days Inn.
We need
Yeah,
this for life,
yeah.
nigga.
And if you looking for a whole house or Airbnb, no.
we
You can
all
get a
stay
room.
there. We can all stay there. We had all the mic equipment in there. We just working. That's all we do.
Nah, I'm good on San Francisco, man.
Oh damn.
I love San Francisco. Love beautiful place to
Oh,
visit,
yeah.
eat, have a good time. But no,
They
not
have
living in
one
San
of the
Francisco.
best Zaras. So
But
shout
I
out
think
to
everybody should go to San
Shout out to
Francisco.
Zara's. They coming to
Everybody should go to San
town,
Francisco.
supposedly.
Damn.
and the best Nike. They got a three-story Nike
Oh, really?
and two-story Converse. Yeah.
And they got
that's
the
dope.
largest hills you ever seen just in the middle of nowhere. Just, what the fuck is this? Like,
Your
wow.
calves will
Like,
be
what the
amazing.
fuck, bro?
I'm sure.
Like, literally, you make a right and the car goes straight up like this. And then
Oh,
you
yeah.
like,
You got to have you a nice whip.
Bro, Nick, I was riding around in, Cobalts and fucking small-ass Yaris's. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Ubers.
I did that. What do you call it? That tour bus, the stacker.
Oh, you did that?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I like doing those in random places. I actually did one in Asheville, but we sat on the top. And we went up this hill, and it's almost like a damn roller coaster. Like we all
Yeah,
leaned
you
back.
lean
Oh,
back.
I hate that.
When we got to the next light, I was like, I'm
Is
going
it really
downstairs.
like that? Like
Yes.
going up a roller coaster?
Yes.
Clink, clink, clink.
It fucked me up,
There's
man.
one by
It
it
fucked me
Fisherman's
up.
Wharf where it goes legit. Like it's in a lot of movies.
Oh,
It
that's
goes-
back there. About, yeah,
Oh,
I
you
know
can't
what you're
run
talking
from
about.
the
like that.
police.
Yeah,
That's by the wharf? I thought it was
Yeah.
farther back.
you can see it from the.
You can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
You can see the road when you're out on the water in San Francisco. You can see the roads doing this in the distance.
Yeah.
Like going up. But not like going up a mountain. It's like a sharp up. Like
like when you
it's-
walk and when you're walking, you have to
it's
walk at a lean.
crazy.
You can almost do a bear crawl going up the street.
Damn, that's crazy.
All right, Joe Exotic announced he's running for president in
Not voting for
2024. I don't even know. It's all a publicity stunt
I'm
at this
tired
point
of
because
these
he's still in
celebrities.
jail. He's
I
on.
was
He
gonna say, he
locked
didn't
up
get
for. It's not murder, but he tried to get somebody murdered. He paid for murder
Yeah.
for hire.
Yeah.
attempted murder.
Maybe that's what it
He's
is. I don't know the
El
actual
Jefe.
charge.
Accessory. I don't know.
Yeah,
Big
but he
boss.
in there for a minute. I think 20-something years they got him
Conspiracy.
for.
He got the El
there you go.
Jefe charge.
And apparently they found that lady's husband. So they say.
No. That's not him.
Oh, that's not him.
That's not
Oh,
him. There's no
okay,
proof. She
okay.
said that. They didn't find
Oh.
him. She lied. She's lying again.
She lied to the world again?
Yeah, she lied and
Hey,
said that
cool
they let
cats
me
and
know they
kittens.
found my husband in Mexico.
No.
Because then she tried to say he had a wife or some young girl
Yeah.
that he was living with the whole time. It's like, that's not her husband.
Because
That-
they're doing a documentary. They're doing a part 2.
Well, nigga,
Probably
she
3
fooled the
because
world,
did they
nigga.
drop part 2 already?
Okay, well, then they're doing a part
And
3.
no one watched it.
Nigga, she
That was
lied to
only
the
because of a
world.
pandemic, people.
Yeah,
Nobody's watching
it was
this
the first big thing when the pandemic
Listen,
hit.
because if it was not for the pandemic, I would have had so many other things to do.
All my Skype calls was every time we hop on. You guys watch that new thing on Netflix?
Oh, man. Oh, yo, shout out to the anniversary of the pandemic, man. That was this week.
Oh, okay. What, 3 years ago? What is it?
I'm glad it's over, man. I was scared for a little bit.
I was looking at
Is
my
it?
BMI numbers.
I thought y'all niggas was gonna be zombies, man.
Is it over?
He thought, yeah. I
ain't
heard
over yet, man.
I'm hearing things about the vax, man. I'm kind of upset I got it, man.
What you heard?
So I heard,
Entertain us.
I heard that it's not even working for men right now. I heard it's only working for women.
Damn, that's
What you
crazy.
mean working?
The vax. I heard the vax don't work for men.
Good thing we can procreate.
Study showing the vaccine like it's basically a placebo for men. Oh. Right. And then they saying people, having heart palpitations and stuff. Messing everybody up, man. And if you was an athlete, you not the same athlete you were before.
Damn, LeBron.
Yeah,
He did.
man.
He is
LeBron
in
ain't
a
got
walking
that
boot.
thing. LeBron lied.
He is in a walking boot. He ain't never been injured before.
That is true, bro.
Ooh.
I'm
Mess up-
looking at you, sir.
Steph Curry 3. I don't care, nigga.
I'm looking at you, sir. You
I'm
ain't
the
hitting
same nigga
375
that
no more.
I'm the same nigga that said on this podcast and said we all gotta go someday.
True.
Like, what am I gonna be scared of a shot for, nigga? Like,
That ain't good enough.
I gotta go someday, man.
He ain't deadlifting like he used to.
Who me?
I ain't either. I used to throw up 4 or 5 easily.
Nah, hold on, nigga. I
can't
never
throw up.
through a 375.
I can't
do
throw it up
315
no
and
more,
I still do
bruh.
315.
I'm like at maybe 360.
Actually, my bench press went up for reps.
Oh,
I gotta
after you
do,
got the injection?
Nah, I had to build it, but man, I stopped lifting for a while.
See.
I got a new PR
All the
for
signs.
bench.
Huh?
So I got a new PR.
After
for
the
bench.
injection or pre-injection?
After.
Oh, okay.
Boy, you stupid.
All right, man. Maybe the last thing. 4-day work week bill
I'm with it.
introduced in California.
Fuck
California
California.
Yeah, man. So the background of it, I'll
Why
read straight
you
off
want
the
to do
paper.
everything hard? You like fuck everything easy up here, bro.
Well,
Yeah.
because it's California doing it.
Them 4-day
Yeah, so
work week.
California
You
just
do not
do
want to
anything.
live there.
What you with, nigga?
Like they just listen. Those people in California deserve a 4-day work week. They had $7 gas. They've had $4 gas when our gas was $2.
They have
Yeah, you're
earthquakes
right.
every day.
Making if you make
Forest fires.
$60,000 in
Forest
California, you
fires.
live in the ghetto, and you probably got government assistance. Like it's tough to live in California. It is expensive
Smokey
to
the
live in
Bear
California.
Oh,
You're right,
yeah.
though.
Smokey
Like-
moved to Wyoming.
They getting all this good shit because they feel bad for them people. Like yo, give them niggas 4-day work week.
Yeah,
Like
man.
we down south living it up. Give us a 4-day work week. Woo, we gonna make the most of that weekend.
Shit,
I would
there
say
be
they already
hella
tested that in
barbecues
Europe.
on Thursday.
Was it Europe? I thought they tested it before.
Yeah, in some places, Europe is really different. I think it's Italy. One
Shout
of
out
them
to
places,
the EU, bro.
they you go home for lunch to eat with your family. Like the kids come home from school.
It's damn, where that nigga go? It's in Spain. It's in Spain. I know it's in Spain. I don't know. It might be in other places, but Santana, when he went to Spain, he said
Yeah.
it's literally a time of day where you can't get nothing. They shut it down. People go home, they eat lunch, and then they go back to work. But
Yeah.
they literally shut it down.
And the
yeah.
only people that have issue with that are the tourists.
Oh
Which is
yeah,
crazy 'cause it's
American
like,
tourists.
You know, they don't have no, I guess, family to go eat with. But I think hotels, the workaround is like you can go. They have like a happy hour in the middle of the day.
Yeah,
So
But I think you got to go. You got to go experience the EU because every place got its corruption different.
yeah.
And because capitalism is our shit, our corruption is so different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Our corruption is
like
would
we
you say it's
gotta
money
work.
driven?
We can't have nothing closed. People gotta work 24 hours. Even if the office people got 4-day work weeks, they don't do nothing for Walmart workers. They don't do nothing for Wendy's workers. They don't
Yeah,
do
they
nothing
still
for
there.
warehouse workers. Like they
True.
still gonna work their shit. Now, plant workers. I told y'all this a couple weeks ago. Plant workers don't necessarily work 5-day weeks because they just need hours in production. So they work however their production schedule is. But when
Yeah.
I worked at a plant, I worked a 4-day week. My cousin worked a 3-day week. So I
Yeah,
mean,
what
it
does-
really just depend on what your job is. Most Monday through Fridayers are office people, corporate people. They work.
Well,
Monday
they
through
saying
Friday.
that even like they changing the standard for overtime too. So if you work over 32 hours, everything over 32 is considered overtime.
Right. That would be beautiful.
Yeah,
I need that.
'cause I'm used to the 40. I'll take them extra 8 every week.
I would say
Hey, don't
my
you
last
hate when
job,
you
I was
got
working
like
way
a
too
Dudley
much.
do right on your job? He try to make your check seem like that's the reason for everything you be doing.
Oh yeah,
But
Be
it
like,
is.
oh, well, you get paid for it.
oh
Shut the
yeah,
fuck
yeah,
up, nigga.
yeah.
But
I
it
need
is.
I mean,
more than
that's-
that.
it's very
it is,
true.
though. But shut up,
I'm
nigga.
only
I
here
don't want to
for
hear that.
I'm here to mingle.
But don't tell me if I say I'm not doing something. Don't combat that with well, you get paid for it. Like,
Yeah,
nigga,
that's-
so fuck you. Like what the fuck, man?
Say shout out
Yeah.
to my homeboy. I'm not
People
gonna
do
call him
that,
out, but he got fired. But
Damn.
before he got fired, he printed off his job description, and whenever his manager would ask him to do something, he would look and say, "That is not in my."
Oh,
job
that's why he got
description."
fired.
He wouldn't do it because he was like, "You don't want to give me more money. You hired somebody else and pay them more. That's not in my job description. Not doing that."
Damn.
So he,
I'm good,
hey,
bro.
that nigga took a stand.
Uh-huh.
He also standing in the unemployment.
That's what happens when you get too cocky, or you just and you think you know more than what the person is paying you.
Now
still
he
took a
definitely got
stand.
another job, but they
that's
let him
what's
go
up.
from that one. But yeah,
I
shout
would
out
be
to him.
told him why he got fired, so they know what to expect.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I fuck with him though. Shout out to him. You
Nah,
should
I
be
do
the real
fuck with
nigga of the
him.
week.
I don't agree with.
Nah,
I
he
don't
should
agree.
be the real nigga.
I don't agree.
I wanted to ask real quick, if you all had a sandwich named after you, can you tell me what would be on it?
Meat.
Okay. All right.
Light
That's
skin.
enough.
I think I know what I would. Let me
This
see.
meat,
I probably do. I mean, my sandwich probably already out there, but let's see if I can hook it up, make it a little bit more tasty, give it some texture.
Okay, go ahead.
I'll probably start off with like a fried turkey,
Okay.
bacon. I would probably do lettuce, but shred it, right? And then toss it in some type of like cilantro with cilantro.
The lettuce and cilantro?
I can see that.
Yeah, like toss that and then
So you
put
gonna
that on
have
the
wet ass lettuce on the. Go ahead.
This
There's
is for
so
people
many
that eat
jokes in
good
that
food.
cilantro I could do.
Go ahead with your.
cilantro. So what else I got out of there? Turkey. I got.
Bacon,
I'll probably do
cilantro.
some type of mayo, but like a ranch mayo.
Sazon.
It's a saucy ass sandwich.
Like
Go
so,
ahead.
like a lime. Squeeze the lime
Ah,
into the
see what I'm
mayo.
saying?
Squeeze the lime into the mayo.
He got a
Right.
damn burrito. This sound like a burrito.
Listen. It's so many
You got a
jokes.
burrito bowl. Shit,
Right.
nigga.
And you-
Boy,
all right, and then I want a nice crusty bread.
Okay.
you describing a woman or a sandwich, my boy?
Trying to squeeze something over it. Okay.
So whatever.
He not
I know your ass ain't had
He
no
not slick. All
But anyways,
right, what's the James
All right, here we go.
sandwich?
Chickpea salad.
so
Just joking, James. I'm sorry,
you
man.
weren't.
I'm sorry.
no, you wasn't.
Yeah.
He meant that.
So
Nah, whatever it is, it's gonna be
Sprouts?
waffle bread. I love having like waffle as the bread.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that
You
is
know what I'm
fire.
saying?
Ooh, that's a good
You
idea,
know what I'm
man. I've
saying?
had that before.
Probably some. Well, I'll do the vegan side and like the real side, just so y'all.
The
Nah,
real. You
nah,
know I
yeah,
said the
nah,
real.
nah,
That's
but
what I
it-
eat when y'all ain't around.
Shut the fuck up.
Meat.
It would be like a waffle with like some chicken, some bacon, probably some avocado spread. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because I like avocado spread.
I can see that.
Probably some lettuce, tomato. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Like a club sandwich, or
yeah,
with like
like
a
some-
waffle, maybe
yeah,
a
yeah,
flavored
with a
waffle,
waffle. Yeah.
like maybe a cheese and chive waffle.
Yeah, something like that.
That sound good.
I wouldn't put cheese, chicken, and a waffle together. Like I wouldn't put no cheese on it.
Ah, that sounds good.
Okay.
It sound good?
Yeah, I would. I thought
kinda
the
would
cheese
fuck
would have been
with
on
the
there,
cheese,
but
yeah.
hey, it's
You
your
don't fuck with the
sandwich.
cheese? No.
But
Nah,
you know
it's your
what?
sandwich, though.
Ain't no cheese on a Chick-fil-A sandwich, and that shit be hitting.
You got white people sandwich.
Nah, Chick-fil-A be hitting
That
them
shit
two
got
pickles.
2 pickles.
All right.
No disrespect. You know what I'm
Jump man, what's on your sandwich?
Put 2 pickles on it?
saying? Meat.
What kind of meat, sir?
Stupid. What made them? We never know. They don't give away their secret.
Hold on. If you had a sandwich named after you, and what?
What would be on it? Describe the sandwich.
What would be on it? Real talk, man. If I had a sandwich named after me, we'll see. We throw some lamb on it. Yeah. Some lamb.
Stupid.
Lamb, turkey,
Nigga say
bacon.
some lamb.
Okay.
Yeah. Thin sliced lamb too. Lamb loin and cut it into these thin slices.
Like
get
what
on
you
my
saw
nerves.
at
Lamb
Wegmans.
loin, yeah, like you would 5 o'clock in the morning when you go to the halal truck or something like that. Throw you some lamb on
I
it.
feel you. Like a
Nigga
gyro.
buzzle.
Ain't a gyro or a
Turkey
gyro
bacon.
lamb? Turkey
Something
bacon.
like a pink sauce.
Yeah.
Not a pink sauce, but it'll be pinkish. Like like what's that shit you get at the Japanese spot? But it's mayonnaise and
Oh.
ketchup. Mayonnaise and ketchup
The
sauce.
shrimp sauce?
Yeah.
The specialty sauce. You know what I'm saying? Lettuce, tomatoes, onions, banana peppers.
cracking
So
up.
difficult ass sandwich, nigga.
Lettuce,
It is
tomatoes,
Shit
onions,
complex, nigga.
avocado mayonnaise,
You gotta read
and
a story
chipotle
after this.
mayonnaise, honey mustard,
God damn. What you
and
got,
the,
you got sub?
and the
I
secret
gotta
sauce.
take my blood pressure medication first.
Why we
What
asking?
kind
You
of
never seen
bread?
my sandwiches before?
I got your veggie sandwich one time. You sent it to me. That shit
kind of
was
bread?
detailed.
Oh, what I wanted?
I know. I was like, bro, what you be getting on your veggie sandwich? Because I was trying to eat no meat, and you sent me what you get on your
I get a
veggie
bunch of
sandwich.
shit on my
That
sandwich.
nigga got every vegetable on that fish.
Every sauce too.
What's your
Uh-huh.
bread?
What's my bread? Ooh, this is a good one. We could do ciabatta. We could do Wonder bread, like white bread. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Feel
white
it.
burger bun.
Sunbeam.
Or, you know what I'm saying? Some type of hoagie bun. White hoagie
burger
bun.
bun.
White hoagie bun. That's what we doing. White hoagie bun.
Potato bread.
But
I
my
feel-
favorite sandwich in real life is like it's a Philly cheesesteak.
That's a
Like
good
when I
sandwich.
used to eat red meat like that, I would get a Philly up in Greensboro.
Oh,
They
yeah.
had this spot.
Elizabeth, man, they
get
still there.
get a fucking. I would get a chicken cheesesteak. That shit would be fire. And then Jake's had one too.
Yeah,
Jake's got
Jake's
pretty good
some-
sandwiches,
Jake-
man.
I used to get the club from Jake's all the
Yeah.
time.
Hey, I ain't gonna front. Good ass cheese steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used to hit the spot.
And apparently, like people from like, cause a lot of people from like up north went to A&T.
Yeah.
They said that Elizabeth's probably the best like sandwich they done had outside of where they from.
Yeah, that shit be hit. And that pizza be hitting.
Yeah, that pizza was a
I
fool.
I need to go up there and
mean
eat.
ass chicken Philly. That shit was sauteed up. Matter of fact, it used to be the when they used to have a little deli over there by damn, come on, Amelie's. You remember Amelie's old location?
I do.
Yeah.
And that
It used
deli.
to be
Was
a
it
deli
Rhino Deli?
right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right
is it
beside
Rhino
Red
Deli?
I
Deli?
think
Oh,
it
they
was
had good
Rhino
food.
Deli. Boy, they used to
Yeah.
have a hella cheesesteak in
I
there,
don't think
boy.
I ever ate at Rhino.
They still,
What?
I think they still might do it. Maybe.
They might. I don't know. But that's back when I was eating meat. I tell you, boy, I used to stop by there
Your
and get me
stomach
two
can
of
act a
them.
fool right now. You
Hey,
ate that
yeah,
thing.
That should have fucked me up.
You're gonna have to take you to the hospital. You eat that.
Rhino Market was hitting back then, man. I miss going there.
Let's take a moment to laugh at Jussie.
Jussie.
Jussie?
Bench. This is
shit
where
don't make no damn
we waited
sense.
for
I
Jussie
never
to
heard it. Let me
come
hear it.
before we attacked them. So we got here with 10 minutes to spare, and we had to plan our escape route to survey the land. His building is actually right here, right above the stairs that we're going to attack him at. We made sure we got there at 2 a.m. sharp.
On the dot.
On the
This shit's
dot.
stupid.
We had no phones because he did not want us to bring any phones. He said, so we don't lose them. I don't know if that's really the reason, but you can deduce your own reason. So 2 a.m.,
These niggas snitching.
he was nowhere to be found. He was not there. So we were like, damn, what do? We didn't have no way of contacting him. He had no way of contacting us. So we waited here for about, what, 4 minutes?
It was about 4
Roughly
minutes,
4 minutes.
but it felt like
Little
forever.
one dropping
Because it was
all this
cold
shit.
as balls. So I saw him out the corner of my eye,
They took
and I was like, okay, that's him. Let's go. We gotta go get this Empire fat. Yeah, that's him. That's him. Is that him?
that's that neck.
It's that Nick.
Get
Let's
that
go.
neck.
Oh, he's moving fast. Come on, let's get him.
Get that neck.
Let's get him. As we crossed the street, we said hey to get his attention.
Hey, Nick.
Hey! He turned around, looked at us, and that's when we started yelling the famous slurs he wanted us to yell. Hey!
Aren't you that Empire?
Hey, Empire fat Nick! It's MAGA country.
Yeah.
And then he said, what did you say to me? And then that's when I threw the first punch at him. I held the blow because I didn't want to hurt him, of course. So I made it look real, but I held it. Then we started tussling, moving around, and then I threw him to the ground. He wanted it to look like he fought back. That was very important for him because he said, and I was like, beat my ass, make it look like I'm fighting back and whatnot. So we did that. And then I threw him to the ground. And after I threw him to the ground, he had no bruise. I wanted it to look more real.
So I hit him again?
Then I threw him to the ground. After I threw him to the ground, I used my knuckle and gave him a noogie. So I went like this.
Nigga.
Why did I do that? To give him a scar, to give him a mark, to make it look real, like he really did get his ass beat. After I did that, I fake kicked him. I don't know what he was doing. I wasn't paying attention.
That's where I came around with the bleach, the infamous bleach in the hot sauce bottle, poured it on his shirt. Then I finally put the rope around his face. I did not put it around his neck. I just placed it on his face, and that's when we took off.
I can't lie, man. I hate Jussie Smollett for that shit.
This whole thing just, I don't know who to believe no more.
Cause he
of all-
weaponized his gayness like a motherfucker,
He did.
Yeah.
and he kept he's dying with the lie.
And he hired the most stupid of these niggas.
I was just gonna say, how in the hell you hired two niggas that's gonna snitch on your ass, nigga? You
And they
supposed
did
to know
not
these-
wait to do it.
But they not gonna do no jail time for you. Y'all, you paid us to do a job. We did the job. We ain't got nothing to do
I
with
want to
you.
know how much they were paid. Did they ever say that?
Oh yeah, they definitely
I think it was
got paid.
$5,000, $6,000, $7,000, something like that. I don't
I'm
know if it was a
good.
piece.
Yeah, it wasn't even a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
snitching
sure.
on that
Empire
nigga.
must not been paying enough.
I bet you they
TMZ
gave
paid
him
more
more
than that.
to do that little shit right there.
Oh yeah,
Probably.
Fox News. They doing a whole documentary on
They got a whole
the
music
hoax.
thing, but like I'm like, why are they playing the music in the background?
Yeah, they being interviewed. They doing a documentary on this hoax, man. This shit is crazy.
Keep it real. Do you think he should never act again?
He
Because
prob-
he's probably
he pretty much
blackballed.
convinced everybody.
Oh, he did get a movie role. We talked about this last year. He did get a role because he went on the radio to promote his next role. But I mean, he's still saying it happened. What happened happened in his words, and
Nah, he's sticking with it.
That's one thing I will say, man. When you lie, man, you gotta
He's
stick
a
with
good
that
actor.
fucking
Gotta
lie.
stick with it.
You gotta stick with your lie, man.
He's a good actor.
Don't ever admit the truth when you lie. Just fuck it.
Maybe that's the whole thing. He want to prove to people how good he can act.
Yeah, he's doing it.
10 years from now, he gonna like, I want to let y'all know. They're all fake, but y'all believe me.
Nobody believed you after you got unbelieved.
That shit crazy.
But I learned a new word when people that lie about situations, they are called fantasists. Like people
that's
that
a fancy name.
I guess they just like live in this whole fantasy thing, things that happen to them that's not real. And they will go the extra mile with harming themselves.
Oh,
or
they'll push.
making it appear real.
Wow,
When it
I know
really
a few
didn't
people like
happen.
that.
I believe that's the word. If I'm
That's crazy.
incorrect, listeners,
Fantasist. I'm a fantasist.
let me know.
That sound like a
Sound like something like a
Porn
sexual
category,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
real
Told
quick,
her my dick was 7 inches.
real
Gotta
quick,
get it
man.
up there.
Michael Jordan is thinking about selling the Hornets.
Good riddance.
That makes me nervous.
Why?
I don't know. I don't trust who buys the team and what they might do with it.
He's just supposed to be selling his stake.
Yeah, but the majority rule. I mean, I guess that still would come to a vote, but we'll see. We'll see. What happened with Tiger Woods and his ex?
Oh,
My
Oh,
fault.
nah, Tiger Woods, him and his girl, apparently I guess they was having some problems, and Tiger was basically saying, in his mind, he's like, I know if I break up with her, she gonna never leave this house. So he made it seem like they was going on vacation. He left her at the airport. And he came home and I think all the locks or stuff had been changed or whatever.
Wow.
Yeah, his people made her pack her stuff, took her to the airport, and was like, "Don't return back to the house."
Yeah, that's what it is.
And so
that's how it
basically,
worked.
it's this. But she's suing him based on the verbal contract.
Right, for $30 million.
Right.
Tiger
Because-
got too much money if your girlfriend can get 30.
because
First of
But he
all,
done been sued during a divorce.
I was
Right,
about
but
to say,
she
Tiger
said
got to be
she
the
said
most
that he
simplest
basically
dude.
agreed that she could stay there as somebody that provides special services, and then
Suck some dick.
all of a sudden, just I guess without warning, she was just told to leave. She literally was taken to the airport. So, and she said that because they did it that way, money was stolen from her, or she didn't have any means.
Yeah.
But I think it's also rumored that she stole some money, and that's why it happened.
But Tiger be dating some weird women.
Gotta stop dealing with these women.
Right. His wife was actually okay. She was a babysitter. But everybody else since then ain't been it for
I
him.
don't know what
That's
it is,
crazy,
Jason.
man. Tiger just trying to get some head. It
Right.
costing him $30 million every time.
He was cheat on his wife with the porn stars. He should have just kept messing with the porn stars now that he was a single man.
If you don't mind,
just
just
want some head,
You
man.
have a lot of men that will do
just
some
around
of the
the head.
weirdest things
just around here.
for companionship, for a level up. Like they want the sex, but he's not gonna really get companionship from that porn star. She got a job, she got stuff she gotta do.
Yeah.
So with this special services woman that lives in his house,
Oh, I get you.
I always have you available, whether I just want companionship or whether I want my dick sucked in the kitchen. Like I
Yeah.
always have you here.
See, Tiger need to start messing with them white women. Go ahead and get you a
I think
Lakreshia.
that's all Tiger know, man.
Lakreshia
Yeah, that
goddamn-
nigga, he plays golf.
Yeah, I think that's
That's
all
like
he
Venus
know.
and Serena. I was mad at them for having a white man, but they play tennis.
Yeah.
Shout out Tiger, but
Niggas play
Lakreshia over here sucking dick without asking. So goddamn, you add
Hopefully,
that
if she ain't mad at you,
Talk about.
I said Lakreshia.
Okay.
if
Who
she-
is this woman?
Right.
Who is this mythical Lakreshia?
And I laugh because I know a Filipino woman named
Lakreshia.
Oh, they got a Filipino.
Krisha.
I heard they got ghetto names though. I heard Filipinos
Yeah,
got
they
ghetto
do.
names. They got ghetto shit going on.
Shout out to Krisha. She knows exactly who she is.
Damn, Krisha.
Lakreshia,
What
she
Krisha look like? Real quick, man. Escape back the backslide real quick. So the Charlotte Hornets owner Michael Jordan is engaged in serious talks to sell a majority stake in the franchise to a group led by Hornets minority owner Gabe Plotkin.
Who?
Plotkin, one of them. And Atlanta Hawks minority owner Rick Schnall.
These niggas got some names on
Sources told ESPN
Y'all
on
got some
Thursday.
names on here.
There's no
Oh,
deal
right,
in
right.
it. There's no deal there's no deal at the moment, but there is significant momentum on the sale that would eventually install Plotkin and Plotkin and Schnall as co-governors of the Hornets, sources said.
Wow.
Wow.
So
We just need
I
to
don't
take
give
and
a
get
damn.
Wembanyama.
So basically, they would
He
buy
will
both of
maintain
his-
a minority. Jordan will maintain a minority stake in the franchise. That's all I wanted to know. Because a lot of our
Okay.
shit is tied to that brand. Like our store is so dope because of the brand and the tie-in with the brand.
Right.
So and the shoes and all that
That's
shit.
probably
So,
all
But
he
if he
gonna
only
own
owns
is that.
majority stakeholder, if he's a majority stakeholder right now, who else is it?
I know Nelly.
Is it
well,
still
he's
Nelly?
selling to the minority. So I guess he's selling his majority to the minority.
So those two people will split his majority.
Yeah, I guess I'm not
They
sure.
probably got like a investment group, and that investment group would probably own it.
But see, I don't want that shit either, cause like
in the
you
mic,
said-
in the mic, please.
Oh, like he said, it's going to impact the merchandise.
Yeah, but I guess if I don't think Jordan will pull his brand. If anything, he keep it here. Why not? It's a staple here, and he's expanding to other teams. So I don't think he would get rid of his brand. I think the only thing it might be some changes, maybe like Jordan from North Carolina. So I don't see him ever wanting to move our team anywhere. But you never know.
And he might not vote for that. You right? You're right.
Yeah. But I mean, it is what it is. I don't even be following the Hornets no more.
They so trash.
If they go, they go.
First of all, we ain't that trash. We alright.
Nigga, they trash.
We lost LaMelo.
We
That's
went on a
right.
little winning streak, right? 3-4 game, and then we
Yeah.
lost 7.
At this point, it
6.
don't matter.
This nigga.
It's
hey,
over.
Man, who
It's
your
over.
team?
The Lakers.
James
This
Wall.
nigga's trash too.
No, we making a run right now. We've only
Making
lost
a
3
run
games.
to the trash can. No,
Yeah,
We
No,
might as well
yeah.
start tanking, bruh.
yeah,
Yeah,
we are.
to get nobody.
Yeah.
Webber
Nah,
Beyond?
we get And
We
I
should have
heard it's
taken
a
last
dude.
year to get that boy from Duke that played for Orlando.
Oh yeah,
Palacio,
yeah.
whatever his name is.
that nigga?
Pachero, woo, he nice.
Yeah.
He is nice.
Oh, that play for Orlando?
Yes.
Yeah.
He was nice in
nobody want
college.
that
What about I heard there's another dude that's like swole. He played for the G League. He like a power forward.
I want to see him though.
Yeah.
Nigga, G League nigga.
Hey, G League niggas
Like
is the
G League
future.
dudes skip. They just you can go to G League and play for the Ignite. You don't got to go to college.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what he did.
Oh, that's what's up.
Man, fuck college.
I don't know, man. I ain't been keeping up with basketball, so my opinion doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, you been keeping up with wrestling. Well, boxing.
Boxing,
Boxing
and
and
oh
UFC.
man, a whole bunch of good boxing matches coming out.
See.
Can't wait.
All right. Let's see.
Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
All right. So real nigga. My feedback. All right, real nigga of the week this week is going out to the Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now, Kareem, back in 2019, I don't know why this is just coming to surface, but back in 2019, he sold all 4 of his championship rings and his 3 MVP trophies for $2.8 million. He used the money to fund his foundation, Skyhook Foundation, and donate to other kids. But he felt like at this point, he had grew a detachment to these material things. And he's not as attached to them anymore, so he'd rather see the money and the proceeds from that go to the kids to give them an opportunity at a future in life.
That's what's up. He should be the person of the week.
Yeah, I wanted to make him person of the week, but I'm pretty sure you had somebody. But I thought that was real. You know, these guys. I think Dame Lillard. I haven't watched the interview yet, but he did an interview talking about ring culture. And like, you know, these guys, they fight for a ring. You know, they work their careers to get it. I mean, 4 championships is a lot. I mean, that's almost equivalent to Michael Jordan selling his 6 rings. So it's just like to hear somebody part with that. And then I think him just saying like, you know, this is going to a greater cause. I've served my time. I mean, Kareem's 75 years old, so I think he's at that point in life where he's coming to terms with, you know, it's almost that time. You know what I'm saying?
You can't go to
And I can't
heaven with it, right?
Yeah, he said these are material things, and I'm not attached to these material things anymore. Because I mean, once they gone, he can't take them with him. But one thing he'll always be is a 4-time NBA champion, a 3-time MVP. No trophy is gonna solidify that. No ring solidifies that.
Right.
You did it, and it's gonna always be in the record book.
Second
so.
all time on the scoring list.
Yeah, second all time on the scoring list.
You ever heard him talk about Will Chamberlain? And the guy asked him, he was like, "Damn, you so tall. How's the weather up there?" And Wilt Chamberlain spit on the dude and said, "It's raining."
Yeah, Wilt was a beast. See, that's another non-role model.
Yeah.
You ain't about to suspend Wilt for 8 games.
That shit crazy.
All right, man. Twitter. Twitter gave me my dunce medal this week. Male baby.
Nigga, a real nigga, he can wear his drawers. Anyway, man, let me tell y'all niggas something. If a real nigga, he can wear his drawers 3-4 days in a motherfucking row, nigga, because he's a real nigga.
Real dirty.
And he got his drawers showing around his pants. You can see what kind of drawers he got on. He keep them on 3-4 days. That's a real ass nigga.
Them some musty
But you let a real bitch wear her drawers 3-4 days in a row, boy, she a real bitch. I mean, a real nasty bitch. I mean, a real nasty ass bitch. That's how y'all see it.
And you a
But-
nasty ass nigga.
Right.
Women got to change their drawers. A man ain't got to change his. Shit, we don't give a damn. Y'all like musky. A woman don't want no man smelling like roses and motherfucking flowers. She want a motherfucker smelling just like an old stink-ass, funk-ass pig and a bunch of slop. Go in there and bathe your stink-ass up, nigga, and come get mama something.
Yo, that's nasty, bro.
Talking to them old ass women.
Fellas, to our 60, 70, 80% majority male podcast, please change your drawers. I encourage all y'all to get your drawers game up.
Please.
Get your drawers game up. You should have
Holler at me for advice.
Yeah, you should have at least 20 at the least 20 pair.
Nigga, I bought some drawers too little, nigga. I'm mad as hell.
I hate when I do that. TJ
Yeah, I
Maxx
hate
usually
that.
do me that way. I'm like, this ain't no damn medium.
And Johnny hit me
H&M
in the
got
gut
it.
last week, man, when he was like, it's last month. He was like, nigga, you got to get new drawers because when you been new pants and new drawers, because when you bend down, this shit be sliding
Oh,
down. Like,
yeah.
he was like, them shits don't fit no more, nigga. You got to go to the large. I was over here melting on the inside, like, nah, nigga, I'm getting back in them. I'm getting back in
Yeah, when
that
that
medium.
butt crack showing, bro, you got to go ahead and step it up one size.
God damn, man.
Yeah, man.
I know, man. That's like my telltale sign for being a big
Got
ass.
plumber
like,
crack.
Yeah.
All right, man.
You ain't even no plumber.
Person of the week gonna go out to a young lady named, I'm gonna mess it up, it's African, Olamide Alo. She is the youngest black woman to ever she raised $10 million to fund for her first, I forgot what they call it, when your first round of investors. She raised $10 million. She got a topical makeup line coming out. She's 26 years old. Got a topical makeup line coming out. She made Forbes 30 under 30 for 2022. So shout out to her, man. Topicals, bro. Go get, if y'all, I don't know, I don't wear makeup, but if y'all do, go get some.
I bet you they ain't even how you spell her name. Or pronounce it.
Yes, Olamide.
You remember that dude?
I said Olamide.
You remember that dude from Africa? He played for the Bobcats for a minute. His last name was Jock, but it was spelled D-I-O-P.
Oh, yeah.
Jock. Yeah.
It's
He
French,
played
I
for
think.
Dallas too.
I
Yeah,
was
he's
like,
French.
what
yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah. Real quick before we leave, man. Just a quick entertainment update. Did you see Scream 6?
I haven't seen it yet, man.
All right, you haven't
you
seen
wiggity,
Scream 6.
wiggity.
I gotta watch 5.
All right. You seen Scream 6?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'll wait till Johnny sees it so we can go through
Oh,
it.
okay. Y'all want to do a real review?
I did
I'll
want to do a
watch
review.
it. Then. I
other-
was bowling the other day.
Go
I
ahead.
was killing them niggas, man.
Oh,
Excuse
you
my
was getting-
French.
You look like
was
you can
getting
bowl.
strikes.
It took me a while, like maybe 2 or 3 frames, and then once I got the hook, I was like, oh, it's over.
Listen, I don't bowl.
Once I bowled what they call 4 in a row. Not a turkey.
Nah, turkey is 3.
Three.
I don't know what
Three in a
4
row.
is.
4 in a row is something. I had 4 strikes in a row. It was crazy.
Yeah.
That was just one
Hey
time.
Siri, what are 4 strikes in a row called in bowling?
That's detailed.
I don't know.
4 bagger.
A 4-bagger?
Or just bagger. I'm sorry, bagger.
T-bag.
Bagger?
Yeah.
All right. Little bagger.
Teabagger.
Good for you, man. We gotta get out there, man. Shit, start us a team.
Y'all going bowl?
KSP bowling team, bro.
I'm good.
We
I
gonna
suck,
get
man.
whipped.
You be our coach.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that excites them.
He gonna give you demerit if you lose.
I don't feel like I can coach you in bowling. You know what to do, nigga. Roll the ball.
You gotta split, bro. You can do this. Only you can do this.
That's
That nigga gonna
motivation.
be like, nigga be
Motivation.
like, go back, watch the bowling match that you did before this one, and tell me what you could do better.
game film. Game
Watch your game film, nigga. Watch your game film. This has been episode 249 of the Kick Shit Podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. If you're watching on YouTube right now, subscribe, like, comment. If you're on Apple Podcasts, leave a review. Spotify, SoundCloud, iHeartRadio, Google Play. That's where we at, man. Every week, every Monday, man. Oh, shit. That shit
Oh,
is
y'all want
loud.
to hear something funny, man? I'll shout out to my
elevator.
my classmates from my academy, man. They said they're gonna start watching the show.
What academy?
When I went to Walmart Academy, Academy.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. They got we got to take a class every year on.
Hold on, what? In Charlotte?
No, it was actually in Denver, North Carolina.
Oh, okay. That's not far from
Yeah,
here.
it ain't far.
That's right up the street from your.
Yeah, right up the way. But we had to take a class, and they said they was gonna start watching. So shout out to them. I appreciate y'all. Hope
Shout
y'all
out to y'all, man.
test.
Shout out to everybody that watched.
Hope everybody
man.
passed the test. Hope we didn't say the N-word too many times.
Yeah, we probably did.
Nah,
I know I
They'll
did.
probably never watch again after this episode, but it's cool. We appreciate you watching one.
I think we laid off a little bit.
Tried to.
All right, man. Closing remarks.
Guys.
Yeah,
I had something in my head. I had
He was
one.
2
Oh,
for
here
2
it goes.
before he
Here
got
it
some
goes.
ass.
Here it
Yeah,
goes.
go ahead.
I was about to say, go back and watch the other video that you did that time. You have a better closing remark next time.
Nah, I got this one. I think I got this one. I
got?
didn't rehearse it, but here we go. All right. Remember.
Hold on, you rehearsed this shit?
Nah, I just be having one in my head that I want to say.
Okay.
Never be afraid of a no. Because if you never ask, your percentages of getting a yes is 0%. And your percentages of getting a yes when you actually do ask are at least 1%. And one's better than 0. Always ask.
You sound like you trying to tell somebody to holler at him.
I know, right?
Always ask.
You know you gotta ask, right?
Yeah, it do sound like that holler at a bitch advice. Shit, bro, it's always gonna be no if you don't say nothing.
Just ask her to suck your dick. What could she say? She might not say nothing.
Don't ask her that.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
All right, man. James, what you got, man?
Never be afraid. I ain't got shit, man.
Never underestimate the powers of a handicap.
Fuck you, nigga.
All right, man.
I learned this nigga ain't funny. I'm done with y'all.
All right, man. I'm signing off for D. I'm signing off for James. I'm signing off for Jukebox Johnny, man. Listen, man, I want y'all to love the life you live and the people in it. Find the positive in every situation and live in the moment because this life is not forever. I'm your boy, Jumpman Jones. I'm signing off, and we're going to talk to y'all next week.
Deuces. Told you that I'm leaving.
Nigga. Daddy, are you